What's up, beautiful souls? Hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. Your boy Loon is back with another Reddit read, and today we're going back in time and we're diving back into one of your guys' like old favorites, r/confidently incorrect. And I can't believe I actually forgot about the subreddit. You guys actually really enjoyed these based on the views, and it's been a long time. It's been actually like 4 months since we've been on the subreddit, so apologies that I kind of forgot about it, but we're diving back into it today. And for those of you guys that don't know, r/confidently incorrect is home to some of Reddit's goofiest goobers that are just so incorrect, but they're confident about it. They're gonna double, triple, quadruple down on it, and it's always a fun time. Today, we're gonna be looking at the top post of the month, and yeah, I'm excited. Also, my girlfriend's here, but she's off camera, so you might hear her, and you might see me like tune on the left. We're gonna keep it a little mysterious, you know? Go give it a wave. Yeah. Anyways, all right, top post of this month. All right, not a US citizen, you say. Okay. We've got a thread here, and it says, of course the NFL would announce a non-US citizen for the Super Bowl halftime show. Right on cue. Wait, are we talking about Bad Bunny? Isn't he a US citizen? Puerto Rico is a US citizen. Yeah, Puerto Rico is a US territory. It's funny, it's the first search up. Is Bad Bunny a US citizen? The moment you put Bad Bunny, he's a US citizen. Dude, this guy is such an idiot. This is why I love Confidently Incorrect, because there's just so many goofy. Have you ever been on this Reddit? It is goofy. Gooby. Anyways, right on cue. And then someone commented on that saying, Rihanna's not a US citizen? Wait, really? I didn't know that.
She's from Barbados.
Oh, no wonder. Is that like another planet? Barbadian? Barbadian? How do you say that?
I don't know. Barbadian?
Shakira, yeah. Shakira. Also, hot take, Shakira's halftime show is probably the best halftime show in my like generation and time. I think. Because I didn't watch like prior to like 2007. So I think that would probably be my best Super Bowl halftime. Coldplay, not US citizens. I knew that. The Who, Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, U2, not US. U2 did one? That must have been kind of boring. Bad Bunny, US citizen. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that Bad Bunny is a US citizen? Bars. All right, not to mention, it's also right on cue, not Q. Is that true? I didn't even know that. That's funny. Right on cue means you're in a proper line. Oh, goobers. These people don't care about the truth. They have this warped view of reality where how they perceive things must be how they really are. If presented with facts, they all ignore or waved off because how could things possibly be different from how they see them? Yeah, people hate being wrong, and they'll just triple down on just being wrong because they would rather be wrong and confidently wrong than corrected, you know? I just feel like no one wants to deal with that. It's like the maturity that they lack. It's mass psychosis, and it's not talked about nearly enough. Yeah, I think it's a result of a lot of like social media stuff. People are on social media so much. Are you laughing at the cats? The problem with kids nowadays. Okay, here we go. So we're back on Threads, and we got a guy who threaded out. Is it threaded? I think it's threaded. This chart doesn't show that parents are spending less than 1 hour per day with children. It shows that 85-year-olds are spending less than 1 hour per day with children. What? So we got a chart here. Time spent with children. And what? This is a confusing chart because don't people here don't really have kids? So wouldn't that be skewed? Or is this like only people with children, right? And then, yeah, you're going to have the most time here. And then, okay. This is America's core problem. It's not money. It is education. It is not job. It's parenting. Time spent with children is below an hour per day. Nothing worthwhile is achieving with so little effort.
Because the chart is talking about, hi guys. The chart is talking about, like, if you look here, it's talking about the age ranges that tend to spend time with children, which would be in your 20s and 30s, because that's when you have young kids, and then grandparents maybe, and obviously. So, like, he's trying to say that, like, oh, it's because people don't spend time with their kids that, like, these kids are turning out so bad. But in reality, he didn't look at the chart.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really get it at first. Thank you. That's why we have her here. Parents failed to teach him how to read a line. That's funny. Okay, now, yeah, that's good. Oh, man, that's goofy. Pretty graphic, but what is the basis for this calculation? Is it a graphic of the time spent with children by all persons of that age. Yeah, that's what I was trying to decipher, because I was like, it doesn't have enough factors that is based off of that picture, at least, including those who are not biologically the person spending the time. The time spent by persons of that age would be direct children, or the time spent by persons of that age with the direct descendants. Yeah, well, there we go. Anyways, on to the next confidently incorrect. Cop draws a pew pew at gas station, thinks pump nozzle is a pew pew. Oh no, this could end really badly. I might have to end up blurring this. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I confirmed it doesn't have any blood, so we can show it. All right, so we got a guy here who's arrested. Actually, let's turn on the volume on this one.
What are you doing?
I'm filling up gas, can.
You understand you're holding it like this, like it's a pistol, right? That's very much.
Bro, what? Holding it like you have to hold the gas like a pistol. Like it actually, like what? He's never filled gas before. We found a cop that has never filled gas.
I don't have a weapons in a seven out. What do you have in your hand? What do you have in your hand?
A nozzle.
Show me your hands. Okay. Stay in the car. Okay. Turn around. Place your hands behind your back. What are you doing?
I'm filling up gas, can.
You understand you're holding it like this, like it's a pistol, right?
No, I was showing her to cut the pump on.
Okay. But that's not what it looks like to the motoring public on the roadway.
I was just showing her the thing to let her know.
Dude, if you honestly see a gas pump and think it's a pew pew, you're an idiot. What? How does it even look like it?
It looks like the cop was trying to basically, I think the cop realized how stupid it was, but he was still trying to make it seem like it was that guy's fault.
Yeah.
He's like, do you realize you're holding it like a gun? I'm like,
yeah, he doesn't want to admit that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I turn around?
Yeah, that's fine. Holding it like this and it.
Bro.
Okay.
Why you? What the? No.
Alright. But you understand you're holding it like this and it looks like a handgun, right?
No, I'm trying to let her know to pump the gas, bro.
Okay.
Why you? What the?
That right there is the best part, because whenever you like the cop realizes he's an idiot, but he's not going to admit it because he's a cop. Well, not some cops do, but not this guy.
521 775 87.
Because I held up the thing to let her know I needed to pump the gas.
775 87.
Dang, a Karen spawned out of nowhere. What the hell?
Put your hands in there. Put your hands behind your back. What?
I'm sure there's cameras.
Mr. Ruff.
I ain't got nothing, bro. I ain't did. I ain't been detained. I want to go. I don't got nothing to say to you. You know what you did. I don't got no rap.
Well, it looks like he's holding the.
What's crazy to me is like, when are we going to hold some of these people accountable? The dude pulled up with a pew pew out, bro. I don't care who you are, law enforcement or not. That's pretty crazy. It's different if he was holding the pump. Maybe you have an excuse. But dude wasn't even holding the pump when he was pulling up on him. Why would you? I don't know. Wow. All right. But I mean, I guess being safe about, I don't know. I can't even defend this. This is pretty goofy. I'm moving on. The reasons we can't have nice things. All right, let's see why. We got a golfer dude here who is on Facebook, and he said, when are you going to wake up and understand that solar is way too expensive and very dangerous for the environment? The batteries cannot be recycled, bro, or put in the ground either. Can the blades of the windmills? Bro, oh my God. The windmills take more oil to run than 100 cars. Okay, I don't know much about the windmill part, but this is goofy as hell with the solar. The batteries cannot be recycled. Anything to say about this?
no comment.
Oh man, that is goofy. I do know like the efficiency of windmills are pretty low. I'm pretty sure they're not like the best source, and they can be bad for the environment, but that's a different argument. It's more like how it kills like birds and stuff, you know. That's more of the impact. But solar, I don't know. Does solar have any negatives? See the negatives in solar energy. High upfront costs. I do know that. Intermittent and weather dependent nature, and specific space requirement for installations. Other drawbacks includes the need for energy storage. Oh yeah, you do need to find out where to store. But there's no like real negative stuff. What? Yeah, the batteries that he needed.
I'm not a coward.
Oh bro, I just got a Andrew Tate jump scare. Get ready guys, we gotta lock in. We got a Tate one, and he gonna be confidently incorrect, I bet. All right, let's see.
I'm not a liar.
But you cried.
I'm not a coward and I'm not a liar.
But you cried.
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
I mean, that's...
Dude, isn't that the definition of crying? There was tears that rained down my face, but I did not cry. I refused because the Red Pill Nation would never believe me if I cried.
I'm not a coward and I'm not a liar.
You cried.
The way he says coward's so funny. He's like, I'm not a coward. He like skips the day.
There were tears that ran down my face, but I did not cry.
I mean, that's crying.
Dude, you like him? I don't really like him.
No,
Like, he has goofy things, Pierce, but I don't really like him as a person either.
I don't like him as a person.
He's
It's
goofy.
Just, his like sass is.
Yeah, he is a
I
very
swear.
sassy guy.
So.
All right, apparently Hawaiians and Puerto Ricans aren't American. Oh, are we gonna talk about Bad Bunny again? Why is that so controversial? Honestly, the only thing that I have against Bad Bunny performing is just I don't know all his music, but that's just a personal thing. I think he's gonna have a good performance though. I think, and also like Bad Bunny is huge in the world. The people gotta understand, like, if the NFL wants to like tap into world market, that's a good person to get. All right, so someone said he's from Puerto Rico, so he is an American. He just chooses not to be like the rest that can speak English. He absolutely dislikes America. American or so, he says. Have we confirmed that he dislikes America? I think he dislikes ICE, but I don't think he dislikes America. Just because he's Puerto Rican, wait, hold up. Just because Puerto Rico is in America doesn't mean you're American. Are Hawaiians American too? Yes. Dude, that is so funny. Dude, people are so dumb. I love this. I love this Reddit because it shows me how goofy people are. Because Hawaii is in America, but they are called Hawaiians, not Americans. Nope. I'm not a North Carolinian either. I'm an American. You can only pick one, apparently. Can't be both. Look, guys, you can't be Korean and Asian. Doesn't allow it. You gotta pick one. I'm Vietnamese. I'm not Asian. That's why I don't count Asian food as my stuff. And then someone else commented saying, that makes no sense. Hawaii is a U.S. state. Puerto Rico is just a territory. People in Hawaii have the right to vote. Puerto Ricans can't. Oh, is that true? Is that actually true? I didn't know that. Residents of Puerto Rico cannot vote in the general election for president, even though they are U.S. citizens. Okay, interesting. This is because the U.S. Constitution provides presidential voting rights only to the residents of the 50 states and districts. I feel like that's unfair. I feel like if it depends. Can the president do anything about Puerto Rico? Like, let's see. Citizens of Puerto Rico can vote in the blah, 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 blah. I just need to know, can the president... Okay, here we go. Does the U.S. president govern Puerto Rico? This is based on Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. The head of government and the governor is the governor of Puerto Rico, who is elected every 4 years. Oh, okay. Okay, okay, I'm okay with that then. I was going to say, if the president of the U.S. has full control over Puerto Rico, then Puerto Rico should have a vote. But okay, that makes sense. They got their own little like thing. All right, next one. Comments on this article about changing Ohio's model. So their motto was, with God, all things are possible. Wait, or did they want to change it to that? I don't know. Someone pointed out that this phrase is inherently religious because it's a Bible verse. This followed. Yeah, I mean, that is a Bible verse, right? Is it? I don't know. Did you read the Bible? I haven't read the full thing. Okay. Specifically with religion, last I heard it was a biblical quote, not a religious quote. Wait, wouldn't that be the same thing?
I think that's what they.
That's so goofy. Honey, the Bible is a holy book of a particular religion. A quote from it is inherently part of that religious belief. Other religions have different holy books. That's not true. The Bible is not specific to religion at all. Each religion may modify it to suit their specific denomination, but the Bible is not written that way. Does that include the Quran and Torah or just the Bible? All right, this one says, I don't think so. It's a German one, not an Austrian. Austrian is in Germany. Is it? No, it's not. Is it? I don't know. This is ridiculous. In Austria, we have kangaroos, huge areas of sparsely populated land, and beautifully sandy beaches. Nothing to do with Germany at all. Percentage of people who voted in the 2024 election. The majority didn't vote. I don't think that's true. I think the majority did vote. You were successful with your disinformation campaign, aided by our foreign adversaries. You're a dedicated and fanatical minority that is scaredless of reality, but a minority nonetheless. The majority didn't vote. Okay, and then he comments saying, well, that's just not true. Turnout was between 64 and 65%, depending on the source. The majority of eligible voters did vote, and he got a downvote. A majority did not vote. 32% Democrat, 33% Republican, 35% no vote. Oh my God, this guy is so dumb. Does he think that like that's separate? Like the Republican and Democrat? Dude, I'm just thinking about his headspace and where he's like going with this. He probably saw a statistic, it was like 35% didn't vote. Oh man, I love how confidently incorrect people can be. All right, next one. 75% of all U.S. doctors aren't vax because they are Indian and Muslims can't vax. Team no vax. A source of what? Why would you believe all of the Indian medical staff is blank? You think they're all Lutheran and Catholic? Why can't they vax? It's against a Muslim religion. Muslim is the reason we have a federal law allowing religious exemptions. What? What are they even talking about? Islamic scholars consider vax a religious obligation because it means to take care of everybody and stuff. So like, what is this guy even on? He's just like coming at it with facts out of his booty hole. Wait till you find out 75% of our medical staffs are blank who cannot vax. Alex, I'll take things that never happened for 500. For real. All right. OOP, the video poster, believes they are saving the day by blocking traffic from zipper merging. What's zipper merging? I don't think. They are confidently incorrect, and this improves traffic. Sorry, I can't read today. R/Connecticut, is this a solution to merging lanes?
Yeah, so my boy, he don't let nobody by. He'll wait. Look, we cleared this whole lane off. Now watch the line move steady. Like, cause ain't nobody trying to cut now. Now watch, if everything is right, traffic gonna just keep moving steady now. Look at that. Nobody's rushing to the front. Everybody be impatient, rushing to the front, but we blocked it off. Like that. Look, I'm gonna show you how we blocked it off. Amen.
But did you see
But
now we're just moving
now
steady?
traffic is just gonna move steady and everybody's gonna get to where we need to go. Just relax, patience. It takes practice sometimes.
Wait, but why are they blocking it off? I'm just confused. That's a big ass finger. What? I'm just confused as to why his strategy is and why he even getting involved. Saving the day from zipper merges by checked notes, creating a new spot for people to zipper merge. Oh, I know what zipper merging is now. It's when they like zippity zoop. Isn't it when they move up? Well, hold on. Let's search this up to be sure. Zipper merge. A zipper merge is a traffic method where drivers use both available lanes until the merge point and then take turns entering the single open lane. Oh, I've definitely done that by accident before. But yeah, I always feel like a douche when I do it by accident because I like realize too late or something. But yeah, that is a dumb strategy.
Last time I checked.
Okay, what is this? UK Conservative leader Kemi Badenoch claims Northern Ireland voted to leave in Brexit vote of 2016. They overwhelmingly voted to remain.
Checked. Northern Ireland did vote to leave.
Northern Ireland didn't vote to leave. Northern Ireland voted to remain in the
Scotland voted to remain. Scotland voted to remain. A lot of people in Northern Ireland voted to remain. You're right, but Wales and
I love that she admitted that she's right and then still continued to argue.
England voted to leave. Overall, we had 52% of people voting to leave. The United Kingdom voted to leave.
I love when people do that, especially when it's on TV and news, bro. Like, you're really doubling down that live. Elephants only come from Africa. Sounds like she knows the sounds of her motherland, Africa. Was she supposed to be? I think it's meant where? This is an Asian elephant. Yeah, also, do people realize that Asia and like Africa has a connection point, and so animals could theoretically through history have traveled through that point? And also, like a long time ago, based on science at least, everything was kind of together back then. Circumstantial evidence. All right, we have a thread here and on Reddit, and the first one said, cool, but like what the dude above are saying, everything reported is entirely circumstantial. Circumstantial case can be incredibly strong. DNA is a form of circumstantial evidence, for example, as is most forensic evidence. Just because a case is circumstantial does not mean it is inherently weak or that it can never meet or it cannot ever meet the legal standard of proof required in that court. The majority of M cases are circumstantial cases. Someone commented saying, what the absolute F are you talking about? DNA is the antithesis of circumstance. Forensic evidence is exactly forensic evidence. Are you effing stupid or just willingly obtuse or a troll. Oh my God. Normally I would, okay, well, I'm not going to read that part. Well, actually, let's read it. Normally I would remove your comment for being so rude. However, as you have humiliated yourself so outstandingly in your ignorance about types of evidence, I will allow it. Circumstantial evidence is anything with which requires an inference to be drawn to connect to a conclusion of fact. That includes DNA, fingerprints, fibers, most digital evidence, etc. Almost all forensic evidence falls in that category. Don't believe me? Google it. Or check out these handy links I provided you. Not the links. For example, DNA of a suspect found on a M weapon does not directly show or prove that the person have committed the M. To require an inference to be drawn to suggest that. Direct evidence is something that provides a fact without requiring an inference to be drawn, aka eyewitness testimony or a video recording of the crime. Dang. They really, like, I love the fact pool too. Like, this dude gets completely obliterated. Pretty common misconception that circumstantial evidence means bad evidence. Yeah. Didn't know they had coyotes in London. All right. That wasn't a fox. That was a coyote, and it will eat the cat. I didn't know that they had coyotes in London. Girl, delete this. That's a fox. Coyotes don't live in Europe. No, it's not a fox, Marie. It may well be a coyote, Marie. Okay, I guess London is in America now. My bad. Hey, let's Google it. Are coyotes in London? Ontario. Let's put England. It's gonna say no. Nope. Even AI knows. Yeah, they're native to Americas. That's what I thought. I had to confirm though. I'm also an idiot. No coyotes, but they do have werewolves. All right, let's read like one more good one. Don't skip middle school biology, kids. My cat just had a litter of 6 kittens. Okay. Not that low when you consider how many cats give birth each day. What? Mildly pedantic? How do you say that? Pedantic? Yeah. But that's conditional on a litter of 6. Since the average litter size is smaller, around 4, we could expect a lower frequency of litters of 6 females. They have XXXY, so they have a 75% chance of being female. By purely chromosome combination, but same as humans, somehow they have 50-50 in practice. What? That's not right. This would be true if chromosomes were picked randomly out of a bag. However, this isn't the case. The female and male genetics fuse, so that mother is always contributing X and the father has a 50% chance of contributing X and a 50% chance of contributing Y. Like in humans, the Y chromosome contains a gene that codes for maleness. Yeah, I'm way too dumb for this. But yeah, that's goofy. Oh, let's do this one. This one looks funny. Always check the comments. All right. Bimonthly is every 2 weeks. Or 2 months, sorry. Bimonthly is every 2 months. Bi equals 2. Semi-monthly is every half month. Or are you saying that most private companies pay their employees twice a week? If bi-monthly 2 times a month, then bi-weekly is 2 times a week. Yeah, wait, bi-weekly is every 2 weeks, right? Yeah. Edit. Also, I work for a public sector and publicly traded US-based company, and I am on semi-monthly. I get paid 24 times a year. Bi-monthly can mean twice a month or every 2 months, but it can be either. Same goes for bi-weekly. Whoa. It always astonishes me when people are confident about what bi-monthly means. Even the dictionaries haven't a clue. Let's get to the bottom of this. Bi-monthly, done, produced, or occurring twice a month or every 2 months. Oh, so it can mean either. Both of them. Yeah. Twice a month or every 2 months. Interesting. Huh. So they're not like exclusive to it. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I love me some confidently incorrect. High five. Anyways, I hope you guys had an amazing time with us today, and I love this. Hopefully this does well so we can keep this up. It's always a good time when we do some confidently goofy, incorrect videos. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And make sure you hit the sub if you guys are new to the channel. We do videos like this almost every single day. Hope you guys have a good one. Catch you in the next one. Bye. Bye.
Bye.